I don't know where this cold came from, but damn. Just hit me yesterday. Last bit of April. I guess you gotta cram in one more sickness on me. Okay, I get it. I'll forgive you. But alright, I'm gonna try. So, what's up guys? Fico here, and I wanted to do a little bit of a rant about this sort of announcement about how GameStop's new GameStop 3.0, their new incentive, apparently they've closing 120 stores with an emphasis on mobile. They say that they're scaling back on their game operations involving something a little bit more mobile. Now, I'm going to read off a little bit from Joystick. It says that they're going to be opening between 200 and 250 Spring mobile stores, 20 to 25 Simply Mac locations, and 100 to 150 Cricket stores. I don't know what Cricket is. I don't know what any of these stores are, but they seem to be all connected to GameStop. Now, 120 stores doesn't seem to be too bad, considering that they have over 6,000 stores, and GameStop's policies have sort of kind of garnered a negative reputation. And let me tell you guys, them scaling back from gaming is, to me, something I think kind of stupid, because really, what is else there to prove that GameStop doesn't give a shit about gaming? I don't give a shit about the gamers. I don't give a shit about the game companies. Certainly not. I mean, come on. I mean, this is a company that thrives on the used game market. I mean, the used games, they push the used games because they make all the money. They make everything. Yeah, they won't sell you a new game because they'll only get a smidgen of it while the game developer gets the rest. DLC. You can thank GameStop for DLC. I mean, how the hell else is the game industry going to make their money if there's not DLC or downloadable like extensions for later or microtransactions, which is to me a little bit more devious. But some people they figure their long-term investment for a game is better. Because people will, go and get the used game copy of it. It's all GameStop's doing. Apart from that, their customer service is terrible. Their experience, in-game experience, their pre-order incentive, which is also theirs to thank for, the pre-orders incentives also, that's also another thing they're responsible for. And now all of a sudden now in spite of everything that they've been doing, now they want to do less of gaming and more about mobile. Why? Because that's the thing that's active now. I mean, even if we've been hearing about them for years, we've been seeing the rise of the iPhone, and then the Android competitors like the Samsung Galaxy phones and the HTC Ones and the Windows phones and everything. The tablets. When tablets started rolling out too because of the iPad, all of a sudden now it was all about iPad mobile gaming, and suddenly video gaming became something else. Now it's portable gaming now became about what games you can get on smartphones and tablets, and I want to do a video on that some other day. But to tell you the truth, this move really doesn't surprise me, because GameStop really doesn't give a shit about you. They don't give a shit about me. They put people that don't know shit about gaming in stores. Mind you, there are people that do know what they're talking about. There are people that do try to make the experience a little better for you. And let me be the first to say, you don't go to GameStop to make friends. You go there to buy games. But it'd be nice if you could get some people there to, I don't know, be a little bit more courteous, not act like drones asking you if you want a subscription. Do you want to renew your Power Up card? Do you want to reserve a game? Do you want to trade in anything? Like, you gotta do and say and get things done. See, my friend Axel, I mean, he used to work at a GameStop. He used to tell me all the shit he had to do. He had to arrange all those boxes every night before leaving in order for every single category. You also have to get people to subscribe to a certain amount of subscriptions. You also have to get to a certain number of reservations. You also have to get a certain number of pre-orders. You have to get a certain number, I think they're the same, you have a certain number of many things. They have to do it. And that's only just because the corporate office wants them to do that. So, I mean, it's stupid. I mean, that was back then. He told me about this years ago. I don't know how it is now, but let me tell you something. The fact that most people don't know shit about gaming or stuff about when you go into these stores tells me that they're not doing too much out of commission. They're doing shit hourly, so they really don't have to know. And of course, you know, they get the stuff. There's the other obvious stuff, and it's like they take the pre-order copies for themselves. They take new merchandise for them. Screw the customer, whatever. You know, they're on GameStop. And then there's this little stupid superior thing that they do. It was like, oh, I work at GameStop. I'm so fucking awesome. You know, I used to want to work at GameStop because I knew about games and I wanted to be surrounded by them. It wasn't much about as gaining experience to work at a place. It was more about just being around people that I could talk video games with all the time, but also make a little money and, you know, try to be good at something other than just playing video games, you know, to sell video games to people, because hey, I knew about video games, so maybe I could sell an offer. And that lasted not that long because I never applied, because thank God for my friend Axel to tell me everything about this company. And then I've heard of other stories, videos of people who have been through experiences with GameStop. I mean, this is just a terrible company, and now they're not even thinking too much about, they're scaling back on their game. So, you know, their core audience, it's not enough for them anymore. Now they want to hammer you know, put the hammer down on mobile, because they're seeing that as the way to go, because now that's the direction where, you know, gaming is going to. And I promise I will do a video one day about what I feel about mobile and tablet games as well. But the bottom line is that my opinion in terms of what GameStop is doing right now is they're not doing it for the gamers. They're not doing it for the fans. They're not doing it for mobile anything. They're doing it for themselves, just as though they've done everything else. They feel superior to the game industry. They feel that they are the reason why the game industry is such a great place right now, because fucking GameStop. Who else is gonna sell you games? Where else are you gonna go? You're gonna go to Walmart? You don't know anything about games? Well, considering that people in GameStop sometimes don't know about games, certainly is a good option. How about online? Oh, you're gonna wait till you get the package? Well, considering that I will get the game in its wrapping, knowing that it's gonna be new, and I'm also going to get a manual, hopefully, and it's not gonna be open or tear, and I know that nobody else other than the people that packaged it in touched it. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Oh, are you gonna get it at a mom and pop store? You're getting it at a mom and pop store. It's almost the same thing. You're buying it at a store. What happens if you get a used game there? You know what? If I get a used game at a mom and pop store, at least I know that the money's going to them, okay? And I still would rather buy a new game instead, but if I buy a used game, I'd rather give it to a store that will treat you good, that will treat you nice, that will host gaming tournaments just for the hell of it, to contribute to the community, not to a corporation that doesn't give a fuck about you. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little mad and I'm sick and it's early, but this company makes me angry. And people ask me, why don't I give money to GameStop? I have given money to GameStop before. I have given my patience, my time, my pre-order money, and I've bought shit from them for years. And it has been years since I've done anything to constructively be a part of that community. I have literally been gone through some couple things that most people, I've gotten I haven't received. I never received pre-order things that I was supposed to get because they ran out of pre-order incentives. Even though I pre-ordered the game and I was supposed to get that, I have been mistreated. I have been talked at. I have been talked shit at. And it's not a pleasant experience. It's not a pleasant experience. I mean, if you're gonna go to GameStop, I really just would recommend just go there, get a new game, and then that's it. But don't support them. Do not support them. That company, I do not like GameStop. I do not think, I mean, is it good for gaming? Well, I guess the greater good can sort of kind of be measured here. Yes, technically GameStop sells a lot of games, but you know what? I think I would rather support the digital only way because they still make a lot of money. If you're doing it through the PSN way, the developers are getting a check from Sony and you can get games from them. And you know, it is a bit of a pain to download the game, yes, I know. But you know what? When you get a company that is moving away from the games that you love to this, which, well, you could say almost everybody has one of these. This is a business decision. This has nothing to do with gaming. This has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with the people up at top who want to get richer. They don't give a fuck about you. They just don't care. They haven't cared in ages, so would expect them to care now. So that's my rant on GameStop. It does seem like I'm shit talking GameStop, but you know what? I have had multiple years of bad experience and memories with these guys. It's the reason why I don't support them. It's the reason why I haven't supported them for years. And it's now, this is just another reason to not support them. Don't give them your money. Give Amazon your money. Give them, at least if you give the money to Amazon, you're getting something that hasn't been touched by 3 hands and stuck with 40 labels with used stickers on top of one of each other, and you're not getting the same shit treatment. Hell, go to another place. Go to the mom and pop shop, to a local gaming store. At least you're getting people that truly care because it's their place and they know that if they mess up, that's on them. And it's because of GameStop where most of these places are not there anymore because, you know, a little store against the giant, you know, they almost can't win. But I am not sure if this will be the last time I'll talk about GameStop. GameStop does a lot of shit that irritates me, but this one is just another one of them. So thank you so much for watching, and if you have any opinions about GameStop, please leave them down below in the comments. Let me know what you guys think, and if you have anything you want to rant about GameStop, please tell me. And tell me the good experiences if you've had any, because, you know, you can get good experiences. They do sometimes do these midnight release bitching releases, like the Borderlands 2 one where they played a lot of dubstep and a lot of whoop, so that's pretty cool. That was cool. So anyway, guys, let me know. And if you like this, give it a like and subscribe if you want. And follow me on the social links below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. My name is Fico. This was my gaming mind. I'm gonna make myself some hot chocolate because I'm sick. Bye.